American culture is some of the most interesting culture on earth. I mean, we have mechanical bull riding, hot dog eating contests, state fairs, and even ranges. And so, since America is now 250 years old, I figured it'd be a great time to celebrate her by doing every single American activity I can find in the most American way possible. So with that said, God bless our troops, God bless America, and let's get into these American activities. I don't know why I have an accent now, but shout out to America, let's do this. This American activity I'm about to do might just be the most American activity out there, and that is a hot dog eating contest. So every single year on the 4th of July, Nathan's puts on a Coney Island hot dog eating contest where you typically see people like Joey Chestnut take down 70 to 80 hot dogs. And the rules are pretty simple. You have 10 minutes and you just have to eat as many hot dogs as you can. And you could do certain things, like there's different strategies out there, like dipping them in water, eat as many as you want at a time. And at the very end, if you have the hot dogs in your mouth but you haven't swallowed them, they do technically count. So there's a lot of interesting rules, and I looked up the best way to eat as many hot dogs as possible, and I think I have the method. I basically have to dip the buns into the water and then eat the hot dog separately. But I looked up the county fair standard scores, and it looks like somewhere around 13 would win it. So I'm gonna try to eat 16 right now in 10 minutes to see if I would be crowned the local champ if I were to enter. All right, here we go. We are starting in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Very good. It's a marathon, not a sprint. It's so much bread. How does Joey take down 10 in 1 minute? 4 minutes in. It's not looking too good. You know what? I'm going to double down on the dogs right now. I'm going to come back for these guys. Ooh, that is disgusting. Oh my God, it's disgusting. This is disgusting. It's pig intestines taste. It's gross. Why do we do this as Americans? It's disgusting when it's wet. That's the issue. I want to my 10th dogs. I don't understand how Joey Chestnut does 70 of these. That makes no sense. The greatest athlete of all time. Oh, say, can you see? It's not looking good, fellas and fellettes. Oh, no. All right, I have a little bit of a cheat code here. Since technically the buns that are in your mouth count, what I'm gonna do is take these and just put them in my mouth, and then we will achieve 10 hot dogs. So here we go. This is gonna be the densest ball of bread ever. Ah! Why not one more? So we can go for 10 and a half and break the record. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, I am stuffed. 10 and a half hot dogs. Let me know if you could beat that record. 10 minutes, 10 hot dogs. Don't look at some of the crumbs left here. It doesn't matter. This isn't official. I'm stuffed. I'm gonna throw up, and then we're gonna go to the next American activity. This American activity we're gonna be doing is riding a mechanical bull. So right here is the bull. He's about to be set up, but this is a super American thing. If you go to like a Texas rodeo, you see the people riding the bull. We don't have an actual bull, so instead we have this mechanical one, and I'm gonna see how long I could stay on it. Super American. If you ever come to America, highly recommend going to a restaurant that has a mechanical bull. It's a good time. The goal is to stay on for like 30 seconds. I heard that that's good. And the golden rule of the rodeo is you can only use one hand. The other hand has to be in the air having fun like a roller coaster. So we're gonna set this up, and then let's have some fun in this bull. That's crazy. That's moving. Okay. Dang, it's already kind of hard. All right, I feel like I'm on it. It's kind of dizzy too. Oh, that's crazy. Woo! Now we riding. Oh no. Oh, what speed was that when I fell?
That was 6.
Woo, that was 6? It goes faster?
It goes faster than that.
Dang. All right, here we go. I think I'm ready. Oh, that's crazy. Oh. Oh my God. Woo. I got to 7. All right, we leveled up there. That's exhausting. All right, so that was level 7. We're doing a lot of the bucking motion. That's so hard to stay on. I don't know how people do anything higher than that. You gotta be like a true rider, true American cowboy. 3rd attempt, guys. We're gonna try to make level 8 here.
Okay. Let's see what we have.
Okay, okay. There.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh. Okay. Cyclone. This bull's crazy. All right. Woo. Did we hit it?
That's That's level 8. Level 8.
Yes, let's go. All right, guys, so that was riding the mechanical bull. As you saw, that is an extreme sport, basically. It is very American, but I highly recommend people doing it. It just makes you feel like an American riding that bull. We got pretty high at level 8, but we were just getting started because some of these American activities are a lot more fun even than the bull, so let's do it. Perhaps the most American thing you could do is attend a state fair, and right now I'm at the Mercer County Fair, and this place looks sick. So at fairs, you're gonna see a lot of different things like fried food, a lot of different carnival games, rides, pig racing I think we have here, and so many more quintessential American things. So I have my American cowboy hat on, and we are ready to have a good time. What to start with? I love a good fair. I feel like we need to get a corn dog, some fried Oreos, and there is pig racing, which I'm really excited about. Oh, look, they even got some live music here. Rock and roll originated in America, so there you go. Also country music, that's like rock country fusion, which both are American. So even the music on top of everything is American. Look at this. Fried cheese, fried veggies. We fry everything. Deep fried, oh, be healthy, eat your vegetables. In America, no, we fry that. All right, Europeans, I'm gonna blow your mind because I'll be getting deep fried Oreos. That's as American as it gets. Can I have an order of fried Oreos, please? They also have a corn dog. I think I have to add that on. Corn dogs, if you don't know what that is, it's a fried hot dog on a stick. Okay, guys, we have our fried Oreos right here, and then we got the corn dog right here. I'm gonna wait for it to cool down, then I'm gonna try it. Okay, we found the place where the pig racing is gonna be. It's gonna happen right here, and the next race starts in about 30 minutes, so stay tuned for that, because I've actually never watched a pig race, but that's very American and it's happening here. Okay, here's the fried Oreo. I'm gonna try this out right now. It's piping hot. That is good. Think about how good an Oreo is and then fry it. And that's what this is. And they also have powdered sugar on top. And then even more American than that is the corn dog, which like I said is just like a corn battered, floured, fried hot dog thing on a stick. All right, let's give it a try. I'm not a huge fan of corn dogs, but decent. Way too many hot dogs in this video. Now this is American. We have a free petting zoo here at the fair. 4 American flags on top. Let's go in and see if there's any America-specific animals. Big cow right here. That's where the milk comes from. Hi, goat. Is this a goat? Nice to meet you. I don't have any food, but you could get food actually. You need 25 cents in order to get it. They don't take Apple Pay either. Sorry, sheep. These look like more goats. They're so uninterested if you don't have food. I don't know what animal this is, but it looks like a hybrid of like a sheep and a goat. So animal experts, please help me ID this one. And over here, we even have llamas or alpacas and mini horses too back there. A lot of sheeps out here. This one looks like an actual full-on sheep. I don't know why none of the animals like me. The hottest attraction seems to be the alpacas, who I've actually met them before, so I want to see if they remember me. Hey, what's up? Do you remember me, Broccoli Cut? I don't think he remembers me. Then we got the piglets over here, and their parents will be racing later. Okay, I'm gonna play a carnival game. I see an AI basketball game right here, so I think I'm gonna play this and try to win something. Carnival games, again, very American. I don't think they exist anywhere else in the world. I actually don't see a worker here, so I might be able to get in a practice shot. My hat's a little restrictive. Oh, here we go. Here's the carny. I'll do 4 shots for 10. That's good. I just want 1. I think 1 shot will be good here. I've never made a shot before in one of these basketball games. And I can't get full range of motion because of the American hat, but that's fine. 0 for 1? Come on, just 1. 0 for 2? All right, 0 for 3. Last shot here. All right, so unsuccessful. What else? What's surprising? Okay, boxing originated in America, so I'm gonna do this boxing machine right here, and I'm gonna try to get the high score. I've actually never thrown a punch before, ever. Ew. Not bad, not bad. That's it? Do I get to go again at least? Okay, well I paid $6 for a single punch. I feel scammed, which is also American.
Hit the red button, blink it.
Oh, and I can go again? Nice, thank you. Okay, I was informed by clicking that button I can go again, so here goes my successive punches. That's good, that's strong, that's strong. 3, that's like something's going on. There's more technique than power that needs to be used. Try it again, nice and smooth here. That's good, that's good. That's 4, is that high score? Oh, it's not high score, but it's the best one yet? No, it's not the best one yet, which means I have 2 more. Let's go! 531. All right, last attempt. If I get over 531, you guys have to subscribe. Let's go! Oh, 681. That's almost a high score. I think if I did a few more of those, I think I'd probably get 700-800. So I have to quickly run to the bathroom, but it just dawned upon me that I'm pretty sure porta-johns or porta-potties are American, and also using a public restroom for free is also very American. So obviously not going to show you that activity, but wanted to give some background on it. See you in a second. All right, shout out to Mikey. He's giving me some extra ones because he's a fan of the channel. So shout out to Mikey. Make sure you guys subscribe. You could be Mikey. You could be a hero. And I don't even know what I have to do. I think I have to break just a couple. I've never played this ever in my life, but I'm decent at darts, so maybe it translates.
Nope. Nope.
Too consistent. Same exact spot. All right, guys, you pick a color. I'll pop it. What'd you say? Pink? Pink again? Pink again? Pink again? Winner! All right, pick a color, anything. Oh, nice. That makes it easy.
You want a dragon, a duck, or a cow?
Oh, what's more American? Maybe a cow?
Cow or a pig?
Yo, can I get pig? Because I'm about to go to the pig race.
Winner!
So I just won my first ever prize at a carnival, and of course it's at the American State Fair, but we have to go because we are heading over to the pig race, and that is the main attraction of this carnival. As we're walking there though, look at this. Tung 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 Sahur sweatshirt, so I will be buying that. It's Italian brain rot, but I'm an Italian in America, so I'm gonna get this. Okay guys, I am officially the owner of a Tung 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 Sahur shirt. Only in America can you get these pressed t-shirts. All right, now let's head to the pig race. It's gonna start any second. Okay, we're about to begin.
How y'all doing? You having a good time here at the fair?
Woo! Okay, so I'm gonna go with the second pig because it's the smallest, and if that pig wins, then I'll give one of you guys $1,000. So it's going to be number 3. Oh, look at him, he's getting ready, look at that.
We got number 2, number 3.
Woo! Number 3!
In lane number 3, we have Kim Kardashian.
Tim Kardashian. Oh, here we go. Come on, Tim. Go, Tim, go, 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 come on, Tim, go, 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 yes, yes, yes. I think you got it. Yes, let's go. All right, shout out pig number 3, Tim Kardashian. You got the win right there, which means one of you guys gets $1,000. It's like I had the whole house on that, but pulled through. All right, guys, so that was the county fair. That was a ton of fun. Shout out again to pig number 3, but super good time, very American. If you're ever in America, I definitely recommend going during the summer so you can see one of these fairs. But with that said, let's try another activity now. Shout out to America. The next American activity we're going to be doing is opening card packs. Now, pack opening, despite being a mega market that is super worldwide at this point, did originate in the United States, somewhere around Bellevue, Washington, I'm told. And so this is, in theory, a very American thing to do. I mean, it was popularized on YouTube sometime in the late 2000s, and because of this, it's become a really big thing abroad. And so I figured we'd open up a couple packs now the American way and see what we get. So I was going to buy physical packs, but I figured it's more fun to do it on Courtyard because they digitize the entire process, which makes it feel like a game. I love like gamified pack openings. All right, Courtyard, let's see what we have on here. So Courtyard is a marketplace that lets collectors open packs, own, and trade physical collectibles that are stored in Courtyard's vault. So in this case, let's go ahead and open up, I mean, they have so many different cards. Pokemon cards, baseball cards, Marvel cards, One Piece cards. Okay, they have a lot. Let's go ahead and let's do Pokemon for sure. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm a Meowth fan. The buyback offer is $98.98, which honestly isn't too bad. I mean, I do like how in Courtyard you can sell it back instantly with their guaranteed buyback offer, and there's instant liquidity too. And because of World Cup, let's do the Soccer Master Pack as well. Come on, baby. America, America. Or Ronaldo. Or Messi. So oh, what? Are you kidding me? Whew, my heart's racing, but that was fun. And if you can't tell already, Courtyard is a marketplace that lets collectors open packs, own, and trade physical collectibles that are stored in Courtyard's vaults. And what I really like is that in Courtyard, I can just vault this graded card, and I can have it digitized so that I can instantly trade it worldwide without having to pack or ship the collectible, because otherwise you'd have to do that every time it changes hands, which is super annoying. So I highly recommend checking them out by going ahead and clicking the link in the description and using code SAMBUCHA15 for 15% off your pack rips. It's an absolute steal, I highly recommend, but with that said, let's move on to another American activity. There's only one thing more American than the bald eagle, and that is the blue jeans right here. So blue jeans are a staple of American culture, and while I was just going to put these on and call it a day, I actually found a video that I think is the most American thing I've ever seen. I present to you, can a cowboy wear a pair of jeans with 100 layers of starch? And this is a cowboy who's just starched up his pants, and look how stiff they are. I've never seen anything like this. It is so American, so unapologetically American. I don't even know how he got it like that, and he fit right in. So this activity is pretty basic. Just starch these jeans up until they're stiff like that, and then get in them, so then I'm a true starch cowboy. Okay, so we got the starch right here, the jeans right there. So these flexible jeans will be as stiff as a rock in hopefully a day or so. So Michael has kindly volunteered to starch these up. It's a very difficult process. I mean, we looked this up. Shout out to that cowboy, because that cowboy has done a lot of work on the back end to get his jeans to look like that. And I want my jeans to look like that, because that is the American way to wear your jeans that stiff. So we're gonna starch these babies up, and then hopefully they look nothing like what you see here in about 24 hours. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. So here we have it, guys. This is the stiffest pair of jeans. This is about 100 layers of starch on this thing, and it could literally stand up on its own now. That's a good old-fashioned pair of American Wrangler jeans, little light washed and everything. Get a good look at them. That's America. Just to show you how stiff this pair of jeans is, look at this. Like, that's jeans somehow. All right, well, let me saddle up and get these guys on if I even can. Seems to be a big enough opening. I don't think they're too flexible, so it's gonna be tough to get in. Like, how do I get my other leg in? You know what? Let me try this leg. Nope, bad idea. I can't move at all. Let me like sit down and get these on. So we're gonna go one leg at a time. You know what? Both legs. This is uncharted territory. All right, here we go. Okay, I'm getting in them. The world's stiffest pair of pants. Ooh. Ah. Okay, I think they're on. Nice. World's stiffest pair of American cowboy jeans officially on. So I'm gonna try to get up in these and show you what they look like. Come on. I can't bend my knees, that's the issue. All right, come with me, partner. I feel like Tin Man. That's the Jelly Roll World Cup song. Let me do some squats. This is literally as low as I can go. I'm gonna try really hard to get as low as I can. This is it. So it's whatever my knee could just bend within this stiffness. It's called the stiff pants dance. It hurts even to the slap. Well, now that we're in our stiff jeans, I gotta show you something else that is super Americano, so let's go and check it out. So Americans are known for their high consumption, and with that, we have a lot of food, and sometimes that food gets stuck in our sinks. And so something that I'm told that only really Americans have is garbage disposal. So I'm gonna show you this right now. Standard sink, right? We've all seen this before, but underneath the sink in many houses in America, we have this little button right here, where if I were to flick it up, listen to this. That is all the food in the drain just being vaporized. Let me show you an example of this. So let's say you have a whole banana like this one right here, and then, oh no, I dropped it directly in the drain. It's gonna clog, I need to call a plumber. No, you don't. This is what you do. Put in a little bit of water. It's literally like a blender. And then, watch this banana. Watch it just go away. Like it was never there. That is super American, garbage disposals, pretty cool. But that's not it, because I'm also told that many people outside of America don't know what central AC is. So I want to show you what that looks like too. So this unit right here is called the Google Nest, and right now it is cooling this floor somewhere between 64 and 68 degrees Fahrenheit, which also is American, shout out to Fahrenheit. And it works pretty simply, like you're able to just adjust the knob and get it as cool as you want, and then the air conditioning, which comes out of these vents right here, just blows it until it satisfies whatever Fahrenheit temperature you put it at. And this is on all 3 floors as well, so it can be different on each floor. So it's not just like an AC unit here in America. We cool the entire houses, which I'm sure is pretty standard in like Canada and other countries, but they don't matter. Big drinks are also a thing only in America, so you'll see at like a 7-Eleven, the big gulp cups, and those are like 64 ounces worth of liquid. McDonald's, you got like extra large sodas, they're like this big. Even our waters, like this is a Stanley cup right here, but look how big this thing is. Some people, if you walk around America too, will even hold up like gallons of water and bring them around for hydration purposes. The next activity I'm going to be doing is going to a baseball game. Now, when you think of America, you may even think of baseball because baseball is America's pastime. And baseball is right up there with basketball and American football as one of the most popular sports in the United States. And so I figured for the ultimate American experience, what better baseball game to go to than a Philadelphia Phillies game? And so I showed up and I was in my Bryce Harper jersey ready to go, and I accidentally realized that I purchased the worst seat there, but it was still going to be a good time. All right, so we just got inside now, so we're gonna head over to our seat. We're gonna be on the second level because we were in 205, so let's go up. up. There's actually a good amount of people here despite it being the final game of the year, because usually they like rest all their good players and stuff. But it's a good vibes out here in Philly. I see the escalator, so we're gonna head up right now. So we're in pavilion seating, sections 201 to 211, so we're right in there. We are going pretty high up. I think people would rather be all the way up, but you could see things versus being a little bit closer and you can't see anything. All right, we just got to our seats right now. It's something. It's definitely obstructed, and we also just have somebody standing in front, so I'm gonna wait for him to sit, and then we're gonna show you what this view looks like, because it is not great. If we are gonna get a ball, it's gonna have to be a home run ball, because we were in the second deck of right field, so I don't think it's super likely, but you never know. The atmosphere was absolutely thriller in the stadium, and you could tell that all these Americans were loving baseball, and honestly, despite the bad seating, it was actually really fun to watch. But I was getting a bit hungry, and since I was in Philly, I have to get a Philly cheesesteak, which is super American, and hopefully not too expensive. Okay, so it's $16.49 for a cheesesteak. I have my option for what to get. I think I'm just gonna get the Cooper Sharp cheesesteak with onions. That feels like the best bet. Do I just take it? Oh, it's self-serve, okay. Secured. All right, so let's take a bite of this thing now. $17 cheesesteak. Honestly, doesn't really look that great, but can't judge a book by its cover. I remembered why I don't like Philly cheesesteaks. Not good. I mean, it's nothing on them. I think it's just like a lot of annoyance about spending $18, being in the sun, having terrible seats, and it just seems like it's just conveyor belt, just kind of like got as many of these out as possible, and there's no focus on quality. This thing's junk, but hey, it fits the theme of the day. Unfortunately, after we ate our food, I came back to my seat, and somebody was sitting in it, which is unfortunately pretty sad, but we do have a lot of other activities to do, so let's move on to the next American activity. This next activity we're going to be doing just might be the most American thing ever, going to the range. So I pulled up to my local range, and before we could start, I had to, of course, sign a waiver, but after signing that, I was ready to go, and I even had a surprise for them. All right, so I think our port is almost ready, so Matt is just going to give us the green light to come in, and he's going to assess. Told him it's an interesting one. He kind of knows what's happening, but not really, so I'm curious what he says. Cool.
Hey guys, come on in. I got your port ready.
All right, let's do this. All right, I told you it was interesting.
Oh, nice. MK 4.0.
Have you seen this?
Super booster, right?
Yeah, right.
That's awesome.
They absolutely loved my idea of shooting the Nerf blaster in, so we went inside of the target practice room, and this is what it looked like.
Nice. Dude, that's some great
not
power
bad.
on there. Wow. Nice.
Hey, nice. We're still making contact. I think this might be where it ends, though. Nice.
Yes.
And after shooting the Nerf blaster for about 20 minutes, our instructor told us that we should try the 50 cal, which is apparently the craziest that they had in the entire place. And it was absolutely wild, and here's what it looked like. All right, safety off, and I'm going in 3, 2, 1. And after that, Michael decided to try it as well. I'm awake. So that included my time at the range, and I honestly had a really good time, and it certainly is one of the most American things you can do. I'm not sure there's any other country where they have these, but if you live in one of them, let me know. I think Switzerland maybe, but let's move on to another American activity. Next American activity we're going to be playing is beer pong. So beer pong was founded in the 1950s at Dartmouth College, and since then they've taken over fraternities all around the United States. Basically, people in their 20s go to college parties, and in order to drink beer, they play a drinking game called beer pong. And what you're supposed to do is lay out the cups in a sort of triangle formation, and then you throw the ping pong balls into the cup, and every time you get it into the cup, the other team has to drink that. It's a good way to get drunk pretty quickly if you are an American. These cups spell it out right here: land the ball, score points, summer party. So I'm just gonna show you a little bit of how this goes. If you've never seen this before, maybe you're European or something, you're gonna take the cups and we'll go alternating red, white, and blue. So we'll go 4 deep there, and we're gonna go 3 right there, followed by 2 right here, and then up top, let's do a blue one for good luck. Now once you have all the cups configured like so, you're gonna take any drink of choice. So I'm not gonna be drinking any beer, but I do have some water, so I'll be putting it in the cups. And then we begin. So you're supposed to be about, I don't know, a table's length back, so right around here. And there we go. So now it'd be the first cup, and then you take it away. All right, let's enter a little bit of a flow state here. Woo! Cheers. Lock in. Ugh. Now we have something called an island here, and if you were to hit that front cup, it counts as 2. First attempt. Here we go. So that's 2. Can't believe I haven't missed a single shot yet. Woo! Now here you're allowed to reconfigure the shape once you're down to some. So for instance, I can go like line here, which allows me to make like a really big line. I probably should have waited. This was a dumb move in retrospect, but for instance, you could do that. So now let me just bang these real quick, one after another. One. There we go. Okay, same cup. You know, if you got the same cup, that counts as 2. So that's 2. Oh, nice. Then once you have 2 left, you can do something called a gentleman's, and it just brings the 2 cups together so they touch. Nice, and let's finish it off. Actually, he's not American, so no Ronaldo stuff here. What are some American celebrations? Shout out the king. Ooh, and that's it. So that is beer pong, a very American activity. So if you have red Solo cups and ping pong balls hanging around, you can certainly do that whenever you want. But we still got more, so let me go ahead and try another American activity. The next American activity we're going to do is eat at a diner. So diners are very specific to the United States, and actually we're in New Jersey right now, which is the diner capital, not only of the United States, but of the entire world. Diners are basically like 24-hour, eat whatever you want at any time places. And this one we're at right now is called the TikTok Diner, not to be confused with TikTok, the social media platform, which is not owned by the United States, a rare one. So we're gonna go inside and I'm gonna show you the different foods you can get at a diner, and I'll just show you what a diner is like. It's very American. So they're kind of retro in a sense, almost like a Johnny Rockets. This one isn't 24/7, looks like it's open till 12. Very cool vibes in here. Okay guys, we just sat down here at the diner, and one thing you'll notice is that breakfast is all day. So at any given point, and right now it's like 10 o'clock or so, you're able to get eggs, bacon, sausage, grits, whatever it is that you eat. You can get that on top of the normal dinner food. The decor of diners is pretty standard across the board, so whichever diner you go to, you'll typically see an inside that kind of looks like this. The color grid is pretty retro, so you're gonna see like a lot of red, white, blue, vinyl and stuff, different sorts of things on the wall. I mean, pretty cool inside diners typically. Right now there's not too many people eating in here. There's like a few people still chowing down because it's kind of late, but you also always pretty much see somebody in a diner. The 2 most popular things to get at a diner is going to be an omelet, and then you want to get pastrami / a Reuben, which is just like corned beef on rye. So those are going to be the 2 things I get. Typically, like the menus at diners are very expansive, so you can get anything from like disco fries, mozzarella sticks, and chicken quesadillas, all the way to like Bavarian Dijon pork chop and everything in between. All right, guys, here it is. We have our diner food. So we have 2 eggs, home fries, and bacon, and then here I have, let me show you this classic diner food. Shout out to the Irish. Corned beef with provolone melted on some rye. All right, I'm gonna take a bite of this because it actually looks fire. And what other place can you eat a sandwich and then have eggs right after? Because even McDonald's is one or the other. Oh, at 11:30 we close breakfast. You can't have breakfast now until the morning. Here, no. The griddle's always on. So try the egg. Equally far. All right, guys, so just finished up. It was very good. Had the breakfast plus lunch combo here at the diner. Another thing that's interestingly an American activity is getting ice in your cup, specifically with water. So I ordered a water and default was ice. I know a lot of Europeans don't understand that, but we do love ice. And actually this reminds me, so with the check comes tipping, because tipping around 20% is also specific to America. Ice in your water, tipping 20%, breakfast, dinner, all here in one place. Very American dining experience for you guys. Okay, guys. Well, that does it for the diner, specifically the TikTok Diner, which is a very American experience. So if you've never been to America and you're thinking about where to eat, kind of worth it to try a diner because you can't get this anywhere else in the world. With that said, let's move on to another American activity. This next American activity we're going to be playing is cornhole. So cornhole was actually invented by the Native Americans sometime, a long time ago. I don't know the exact date, to be honest with you guys. But then it was ported to Germany, and then we stole it right back as Americans, and now we play this all the time at things like tailgates, which is basically just before a sports event. You drink a lot of beer and eat food. You'll see them at 4th of July barbecues. Just in the summertime, most people have a cornhole board somewhere hanging around, and you'll probably end up playing. And what you do is throw these little bean bags and try to get them through that hole right there. Now I modified it a bit because I want to do a gorilla cornhole, so I'm just basically going to show you how it's done and try to get it directly into that gorilla's hole. All right, throw number 1. I actually don't know if it's possible because it's bouncing off his chest. This is like level impossible. This feels like one of those YouTube shorts, like the Dude Perfect ones where they're trying to like get things into the holes. All right, lock in, lock in. Like, how is that not in? That's directly... I have to like make sure it's kind of relaxed a bit more. There we go. All right, well, this might be a disappointment, so let me just throw it until the gorilla's eyes fall off. That's cornhole. All right, guys, that was a lot of fun. Shout out to America again. Happy 250th birthday. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more content, be sure to click here. Otherwise, subscribe your way out, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
And the